when a man prioritizes Pekus above his children. Now, some might be like, what am I talking about? Like, what do I mean by Pekus? Now, calm down. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. You see, we've all been advised, yes, constantly, that children, we've been told this several times, and I know you too must have heard it somehow. Don't come in between your parents when they have disagreement, unless violence, and some other terrible event is about to occur. Then you can come in either by inviting someone, that is if you're still a younger person. But if you know you can handle it, then handle it by protecting or defending or stopping. I think I would rather use the word stopping the aggressor. The aggressor. And make sure that the person that you are trying to take away from that aggressor is safe, and you're also safe. Now, in the case of you, Edochie, and Danielle. Now, Danielle first protest is yanking off Edochie. She did. That was a sign to Daddy. Daddy, you are going overboard. You are prioritizing Pekus over us. This is not right. It is not even our mom's Pekus. You know, some people will stupidly say that your wife is not your family member, that your children are your family member, meaning they are your blood. They have your DNA, which is the most stupid thing anyone can ever say. That you don't share a genetic sequence with your wife does not mean she's not a family member. After both of you join together to create the dynasty, the kingdom of life together. Anyway, it's a sad moment for a lot of men who have looked at Yul Edochie and how he decided to handle his family. Danielle is not saying that Yul is not a father. She cannot take that out. She is simply saying, since you have rejected us, not just fight mommy. You rejected us. You made it clear to the world that 2023 is the best year of your life. The year we lost our brother. Now, a lot of people might not know why Kambili passed away. You might not know why. The family, I mean everyone that is in the know, have a clue. They were hoping he would live long. They were hoping he would live long, but RIP took him through the breaking of the edge by Yul Edochie. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to buttress on that part. So, Yul Edochie said 2023 is the best year of his life. Automatically, that means I care less about the rest of you. I don't care. I have a new family. When a man does that, it shows that that man is a wicked person. That your wife refused to be part of your polygamy journey, broke polygamy journey, no prospect polygamy journey, that a woman refused. And of course, obviously, what do you think? That your children will embrace you and hug the other woman? Children will only act that way if they know that their mom has been a mess. Their mom has been someone that refused to give joy, peace, happiness, tranquility, balance to a family. That man has been good, a good father, did all he could, but mommy has always been this person that is hell bent on making sure everybody is sad. Then if daddy moves out to get peace for himself, you'll be shocked that all of those children will embrace. In fact, the girl child will be the first to embrace daddy and say, daddy, you are fine. Mom is my mom, but if I am a man, I would have left long time ago. The boys might be a little bit, because, okay, we need to protect mommy. Mommy is misbehaving. Mommy is not acting right. But daddy deserves good. Daddy deserves good. This man has tried. Remember the other day you guys were talking. The next thing you hit him on the head. You threw something at him. The other time we were talking, you threw something at us. Daddy nearly lost his life. You know, those kids will be like, so if he wants to, it's not like I'm happy, but if daddy wants to go ahead, he can go ahead. But that is not the case here. So what was Edochie expecting? Now, birthday ceremony, Edochie refused to say happy birthday, regardless of response from your daughter. At least you will do your own part as a father. I know it can be frustrating. You have a lot to deal with. Your action and what you think you can do. You know, this patriarchy mindset that some people grow up with without properly processing it, without saying the truth to themselves, that this person also has the right to do whatever they choose or wish to do. You do not have the final say. You cannot conclude. You cannot decide. You can't say this is what it is and this is what it will be forever and ever, even when such person is not comfortable with it. You cannot. It's not possible. There are limits to what you can do. There are limits to what people can take. You don't want to tell someone to engage in activities that will unalive them, and you expect them to stay put because you paid a bright price, and because you did, she becomes yours. She can decide not to be yours. It's a decision, and that's the step that she took. And then the worst is that you included your children. Now, your daughter celebrated our graduation. I mean, everyone applauded her except you. Except you. You could not applaud your daughter because of your act of wickedness. You could not say, oh, baby, how are you? This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our sight. This is great. My daughter finally graduated. You couldn't do any of that. Why? Because of the seed of discord, wickedness that you sowed. No one in his right mind will say that Danielle should be happy with you. Some might be like, oh, why can't she just be neutral? No, it doesn't matter. Let her just stay neutral. No, what's the big deal about it? There's a lot of deal about the dealer. In fact, it's a deal breaker. It's a deal breaker. This is not something that you want to encourage anybody to do. You don't want to tell a child to go ahead and support daddy when mommy is hurting real bad. And mommy is the one that they are with. Even his politics self. Let us apply some little bit of politics to it. Will you support a party that is not beneficial, is not adding value, and is set to cause you chaos? Will you select such a party to support? Definitely no. You want to select a party that you are still seeing stability, purpose. And that's what she did. She is not going to expect anything positive or extra to be given to daddy. Like, daddy, I'm just going to, she kept quiet, she kept her still, she did all that hoping. But daddy kept deteriorating. Daddy kept becoming a menace. Daddy kept becoming a mess. Daddy kept becoming wicked, evil, satanic. Daddy became everything. What else? What else? What were you expecting? That she should stay and be calm and say, oh, I'm with you, my daddy. No, you can't be with daddy when daddy has shown that he is not just a wicked man, he is a man of sin. Is a man of sin, unrepentant, ready to terrorize everybody, ready to... Come on, Edochie tried all that he could, all forms of wickedness that he could ever think of. He tried it all. If not for you and I, we said no. That's to tell you the power the public wields, unless you are not ready to use it. Unless you are not ready to use it. But if you are willing to use that power that you have been bestowed, the power that has been bestowed upon you to cause positivity, to bring about change, the sky is not even your limit. The sky is not your limit at all. So if not for you and I standing strong, firm, saying no, this will not happen, Edochie would have scored. Edochie would have raised, tutored some younger people out there and some stupid men who will think and begin to give examples. In fact, before you know it will become part of the Edochie's wise saying that a woman blah blah blah, that it does blah blah blah. You know the way they talk now, the way they say their things, and then they will end up with, you can do and undo. No, you cannot do and undo. You can, of course, if you want to walk away from a relationship, a marriage, or whatever, you think that's what you need to do. No one is holding anybody bound. Before anybody gets into a relationship, marriage, they definitely, they should know, let me put it that way, that along the way, it's a contract. This contract might come to an end. This contract might not be fulfilled as expected. So if that is the case, what then? What then? It can be painful, yes, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think. It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Please do drop your comments about it. Drop your comments. See you guys in the next update.